start with the lows on the game, the way I look at it. And again, as I go down through here, if you guys feel that you want to add something, that's great too. But my number one low, obviously, is the Henderson injury. Okay, we'll see what happens here as the next few days progress. We'll know something tonight into tomorrow, and see what is going on with him. Obviously, when you see someone limping in his sock out of his shoe to the locker room, it's a little concerning. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, it's a little concerning. So we'll see how things go, but hopefully, again, it's just a minor nick, and Henderson can get out there next week when we start Big Ten play. Now, granted, Mayan Williams, again, they complement each other fantastic. You won't see much drop off from Mayan and Henderson, and then of course Dallin Hayden showed he could ball out tonight too. Do any of you have any issues if Dallin Hayden goes into the game next week against Wisconsin? I don't have any. He's a true frosh, but guess what? The kid showed that he can handle a situation, hold on to the football, not fumble it, okay? And I have no issue whatsoever with Dallin Hayden being out there next week in Wisconsin if Henderson can't go. I have no issues there. One of my number two lows is the Burke bad luck, Denzel Burke. Again, just bad luck. They throw a jump ball up, and his man just happens to come down with it right in front of him and spin off him into the end zone. And again, to that point, I thought Burke had played a very good game, okay? But then again, a little bit when you're snake bit, those things kind of happen to you. I kind of felt bad for him. But again, hey, you just keep moving on. You got to keep getting better from week to week. One of my third lows, and somebody already mentioned it kind of here in the Brian again had mentioned this. Now, here's one of my lows, guys. Now, remember, Jim Knowles, new defensive coordinator, okay, has done a fantastic job through 2 games, okay? This was the first time tonight that Ohio State dealt with a very athletic and mobile quarterback, okay? Now, is this something down the road? All right, and this is something that you as fans, I want you to start looking at each game, okay? As I come back and do more broadcasts and more analysis, okay? When Ohio State plays a team with a mobile quarterback, okay, is this what we're going to see? Some issues, some quarterback draws. Guys get out of their lanes when they're rushing upfield. The D-line, do they get out of their lanes? Do the linebackers get out of their gaps? Okay, because that's what exposed Ohio State a little bit tonight, was a mobile quarterback. Now, when you start looking at the schedule from here on out, okay, when I think about mobile quarterbacks and who Ohio State has to play, right there, Brian already mentioned it. J.J. McCarthy up at Michigan, who's now been named the starting quarterback for that team up north, all right? He's a very mobile quarterback. He's a very athletic quarterback. So this is something moving forward on defense that we want to see right now with Ohio State. Are they going to struggle with a mobile quarterback? Because think about it. What did they always say about Alabama defenses, okay? They were fantastic against the run. They could rush the quarterback. They could get after people. They could cause lost yardage. But when they played a mobile quarterback, they always seemed to struggle. Years back, Johnny Manziel hurt him with a mobile quarterback. And then even in the championship game, Deshaun Watson hurt him as a mobile quarterback. They always struggled with a mobile quarterback. So this is something that, as fans, let's see down the road as Ohio State plays each game, okay, are they facing a mobile quarterback, or are they facing more of a guy that's going to stand back there and try to pick them apart? Now, next week, Wisconsin does not have a mobile quarterback. So it'll be a great match to see if Ohio State can now handle the run game. Last year, in the last 2 years under Coombs, they were gashed many games in the run game. Now you've got Bucky Badger coming in next week, and we're going to see how well Ohio's defense stands up to the run game, because that's what we're going to see a lot next week. So, Brian, excellent point on that. And moving forward, let's see how Ohio State can handle it. Another low that I talked about is, I want you guys to think about this. You know, we wait 8-9 months, it seems, for college football to finally get here. And 1/3 of the season is already over. Think about that. 1/3 is already over. You're only guaranteed 12 games. And that is always a low of mine, because it seems like we wait so long for the season to get here, and then all of a sudden, boom, before you know it, we're in October, late October, and it's November, and you're like, man, the season's only got 3 weeks left. So that's a low for me right there, to already understand that the season is 1/3 over. So those are my lows tonight, guys. The Henderson injury, the Burke bad luck, okay? It's going to get better with him. And then defense moving forward against a mobile quarterback. Let's see how well Ohio State starts to handle some mobile quarterbacks as they move down through Big Ten play.